have any concern about Nash and just seeing him back on the ice and good to go?
No, our staff felt that with the fluids he took in yesterday that he would be fine today, and he was.
I apologize if this has been asked before, but are you going to playoff here?
Until tonight. It hadn't been asked. It's probably the best question so far. He skated before, still day today. That's good?
Anybody else?
Guys, thank
No,
you.
I'm not going to let you go on.
No.
No, it was a pretty good series last year as far as matchups. Do you think, did you learn enough from that to be able to use the same type of system, the same type of approach that you had last year, to make it work?
Well, it was 7-game series, so it was more than a pretty good series. It was an outstanding series from two teams that competed real hard. But in our case, in their case, two different teams this year. But still, same core dynamic players on both sides. So it should be, again, a real hard-fought team. Anytime you talk about Crosby, Malkin, Fleury, you talk about guys that have won the Cup, guys that are used to playing in, these situations and that play well. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us. We're going to take it one game at a time, and we're going to be ready for tonight.
This Penguins team that played the last couple of 6 games, lost 5 of 6 games, is that the kind of team you expect coming here, or do you expect a different, the earlier?
Well, I think their last 5 of their last 7 games, they were forced to play with 5 defensemen because of cap issues. They're going to have 6 tonight, so they'll be able to spread their minutes out a little bit more. But when you talk about the Penguins, you talk about a team that's got great offense, great skilled, and guys that know how to play with the puck. So it's going to be a real big challenge for us.
When Yandel first got here, was there any concern that he wasn't going to be able to fit into the system as well as he has after that first week or two?
Not really. I mean, we knew that we were getting a very skilled player, a puck-moving defenseman that would be able to help us transition quickly 5-on-5 and help our power play. It always takes a little bit of time with any player in a new environment. It did take him a little bit of time, but I think he's fit in nicely now.
A year ago, J.T. Miller's a healthy scratch for you in the playoffs. Now he's probably doing your second line. What's changed for him in the past year?
Just a young player going through the process, understanding what it takes to become a pro, improving his knowledge of the game, his understanding of what his commitment needs to be. Nobody ever doubted, the skill level and the upside that was there. It was just a matter of being patient with him and him putting in the time, and that's what he's done.
Alain, you have a situation here where you're playing every other day now in this series, which is a little not what we've seen in the last 4 or 5 years. Benefit to your team, or maybe your thoughts on getting into that routine?
I think it's the same for both. I mean, we play every other day, so it's the same dynamics are going to go into the preparation for both teams.
Do you prefer that yourself as a coach?
I take whatever schedule is given to me.
Is there one general way of you that you think the team has changed since last year, one overall difference?
We've obviously lost some, very important pieces from last year's team to this year. And, the hockey community had us, before the season started, fighting to get into the playoffs. I think this team came together, and I think the young players that we added maybe gave us a little bit more speed, a little quicker on the transition. Both teams defend real well. Last year's team was 4th. This year's team is 3rd. I think this one here might be a little bit quicker on going from defense to offense. The key to our team, though, is we still have to defend. When we defend well, it just seems that everything falls into place, and we're going to need to defend well against such a strong opponent.
What do you remember about Max Lapierre as a player for you? What do you expect?
Max was I had him in junior and I had him in Vancouver. Great kid, great competitor, wants to win. He'll do anything for his teammates and his coaches to win. And that's what I expect from him, knowing him from the past.